Radio Télé La Foi, la puissance de l'Évangile.
Hi everyone, I'm JOJO ALLRICH. Welcome to the JOJO ALLRICH show. We're live. Yes, we're live on Facebook and YouTube. So please, share it. Share the live, with your friend. I know it's been a little long time, but hey, this is how it is. We're busy. We're doing things. Making progress. We're moving. That's what it is. We have an awesome show for you. Okay, awesome show. First of all, I want to say hello, to all the fans out there, all my Facebook, friends and YouTube. Okay, like I said, share the live. Okay, share it, please. So we're gonna be on every Monday. Every Monday we're gonna be on. Okay. All right. So what to bring in the show for you today? We have an awesome show because we have a lot of new things going on. First of all, we're gonna be introducing a new company called On the Beat All Services. So that's a brand new company, right? And today is really the birth of On the Beat All Services. On the Beat All Services. Okay, and I'll be telling you what is On the Beat all about, what is the services, and what it stands for, what exactly do they do. Okay, this is what we're going to be talking about. And also the other company now, probably some of you heard about it, is Vista Life. Okay, Vista Life, as you know, is it's a health nutritional company, right? They have this awesome product called Cardio Vibe. Always talking about Cardio Vibe. Yes, definitely we're going to talk about Cardio Vibe and the my personal testimony with Cardio Vibe, right? So we're talking about Cardio Vibe, and we're going to be talking about what? Iron Gate, FICA, FICA, which is it's a tax saving program. Those of you who own a business, who have employee with W-2, so gonna talk to you about that, introduce you to that, and then also we're gonna talk about heat and conditioner, because a lot of people are paying a lot, for gas or oil. Going to show you how you could convert. I mean, beautiful things are happening, right? So we have awesome this company. And then you have United Mortgage. Ooh, wow. I was saving that for last year. United Mortgage, corporation. There's a grant going on. It's a $5,000 grant if you want to purchase in the 5 boroughs or in Long Island. A $5,000 grant means what? Free money. So we're going to talk about that. This is from United Mortgage. Okay? So before we go, let me translate it for you. Salut tout le monde, moi c'est JOJO ALLRICH. Bienvenue dans JOJO ALLRICH Show. Comme on t'a dit, aujourd'hui on a introduit une nouvelle compagnie qui est On the Beat All Services. OK? C'est jeudi à réellement vrai, les développer, les camper sous pied. C'est On the Beat All Services. On the Beat All Services, on va dire qui ça les représenter, qui ça le fait, qui service y offre. Oui, et puis deuxième compagnie, c'est Vista Life. Vista Life, je connais un peu le même qui est habitué à Vista Life. Parce que je veux dire, j'ai un gros témoignage. Un gros témoignage. So, nous parlons tout de ça. So, et puis, on produit assez Cardio Vibe. Oui. Et puis, l'autre compagnie, c'est Iron Gate. Bon, Iron Gate même, Iron Gate, c'est une compagnie qui deal avec un programme qui est les FICA. Vous connaissez FICA, c'est un programme gouvernemental qui est établi depuis 2018. OK? Par exemple, si que vous gagnez en compagnie, et puis, nous allons montrer dessous que si que vous gagnez employees, right? Travailleurs, et pour payer avec W2. So, on va parler avec pour montrer comment que vous êtes capable d'économiser $1,100, $1,100, sous chaque employé ça yo. Ça un gros programme lié. Et plus encore bon troisième compagnie en lui-même Heat and Conditioner Services côté que on connaît grand pile monde par exemple qui ça que yo utilisé pour pour chauffer caillou c'est oil c'est l'huile right c'est l'huile so avec ça bon une compagnie que ça c'est nous affiliés avec eux et puis nous référer tout le monde avec eux et puis qui capable qui capable montrer comment que capable converse OK ou capable convertir ça et puis si qu'on gain gaz en si que c'est l'huile tout bail ça yo. So on va parler de tout programme ça yo. Et puis l'autre compagnie en lui-même c'est United Mortgage Corporation. United Mortgage c'est une banque liée OK banque ça qui ça que il fait bon il y a un bel programme là-dedans il y a un bel programme mais on va développer le programme pour justement dire United Mortgage Corporation côté que on grant OK grant là c'est $5,000 c'est yo bali c'est pour capable like stimuler right ou nous même qui besoin acheter caille OK in the 5 boroughs dans 5 boroughs which is Queens Brooklyn et puis Bronx et puis Staten Island in the 5 boroughs OK et puis si on va acheter Long Island tout OK Nassau and Suffolk so qualifié pour $5,000 et grant là. Et puis bon, ça c'est 5 compagnies ça tout. Et puis bon, n'a pas le propose. Okay, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Oroporo 2 is well known for its quality custom. Looking for that perfect engagement ring with flawless diamonds? Why not adorn your neckline with elegant 18-karat and 14-karat gold and platinum necklaces? Recently featured by TV host JOJO ALLRICH.
If you could think it, they could make it. This is what's so wonderful, about it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Oroporo 2 has seasoned staff ready to create custom pieces for you. Did someone say pearls? Where else can you find high-end diamonds, fine Italian jewelry, designers, importers, repairs? They even buy gold. Financing available. Oroporo 2. Be sure to say JoJo sent you.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Okay. We're back. You're watching the JoJo ALLRICH Show. We're live. Okay, we're live on Facebook and YouTube. So please, share the live. And also, we on every Wednesday too. On like from 4 to 5. That's right, from 4 p.m. To 5 we on. And well, this is YouTube. You could always watch it, on the YouTube, right? And also subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is the JoJo ALLRICH Show. Okay. And thank you to those of you who had already subscribed before. And thank you to all the people requesting friendship. So thank you for everything. All right. So now with the show, I'm gonna start with what I want to start with Iron Gate. Okay. With Iron Gate is a company that introducing FICA. FICA is like I said, FICA was established by the government. Okay. Since Obamacare, right? And then apparently because of the COVID, so it took a back stand. So now, FICA is a tax saving program. It's a tax saving program if you own a company. If you own a company and you have employees and you're paying with W-2, if you have at least 10 employees, you're qualified, to get a tax saving, a tax break, per employee, which is we're talking about like $1,100, right? So what we do, we set the appointments for you, and then the expert, from Iron Gate, come and give you like a free consultation and explain the program to you. So that's where on the beat all services comes in, because when you call on the beat, which is 347-426-4740, okay, that's the number to on the beat all services, or even the what is it, it's 347-595-2212. So those two numbers, when you call it, somebody's going to answer you. They're going to take your name. If you own a company, we'll take your name, and then from there, we'll just walk you through, and then we'll send you some literature, some flyers, what the program is about, and then we'll set an appointment. We'll set the appointment for you with the company Iron Gate, and see if you qualify. Then, and it's good because it's an awesome program. Because if you qualified, and then you get to save $1,100 per employee. Per employee you get to save. This is really a lot, because usually a company pays about like $3,000 per employee. I'm talking about W2 employees. Yes, if you have a company and you have employees, per year you pay $3,000. That's what you pay back to the government. But now the government is saying, well, we have this program. If you want to participate in it, in return, yes, this is what's beautiful about it. In return, you have to give your employees health benefits. That's right. Because I know there's a lot of agencies. There's a lot of like nursing agencies or home health aid agencies, right? That they don't give that benefit out, right? Which is the health benefit, because sometimes they can't afford it. So now with this program, with the FICA program, the FICA tax program, they'll be able to offer the health benefit. And I know, if you're out there, okay, if you're a nurse and you're working for an agency that don't offer you health benefit, call me, right? 347-595-2212 or 347-426-4740. So if you're a nurse or you are a home health aide, okay, or personal care, you're working through an agency, and you're getting paid with a W2, and they don't give you health benefit, okay, if you call me, then I'll be able to speak to them, okay, and introduce them, to Iron Gate, okay, which in return will offer them the program, which is a FICA tax program, and that will be good, okay. So call me, JoJo, 347-595-2212, or on the beat all services 347-426-4740. Let me translate. Comme moi t'as dit, bon, moi connais là, gagne en pile dans la communauté nous gagne en pile infirmière, gagne en pile monde qui travaille comme home health aide ou personal care, qui travaille pour agency, mais agency a pas bayo bénéfice de santé, parce que en pile agency pas capable réellement afford pour buy health benefit. So programme qui est FICA, so FICA tax saving, que si que nous t'arrêtons, si nous t'arrêtons pour agence a pas ba nous health benefit, et puis nous t'arrêtons health benefit, nous devons contacter moi, que relais, si que pas jeune qui ton message, et puis après le bac, et puis avec ça m'a contacté compagnon, hein, ok, m'a contacté agence quand on travaille là. Et puis, m'a fait un rendez-vous, pour être capable de faire un free consultation, ok? Il va faire une consultation pour capable qualifier. So, avec ça, qui ça compagnie a recevoir? Compagnie lui-même, bénéfice la recevoir, c'est que pour chaque employé, ok, employé, travailleur, et gouvernement dit comme ça que la fait au cadeau like 1100 dollars, ok, parce qu'on connaît que sans programme ça, que les que employeur gain employees, ok, chaque année il est supposé payer 3000 dollars sur chaque tête employees, mais à cause du programme ça, le gouvernement dit ok, m'a faut cadeau 1100 dollars. Ce sont gros programme. Par exemple, il y a une compagnie nous contacter. Compagnie a 400 compagnie a 400 employees qui travaillent là-dedans. Il y a 400. So ouais, ça c'est une gros chose. So avec ça, compagnie a peut-être parlé et puis l'a économiser $1,100 times, ok? 1000 multiplié par 400 pour combien li ba ou? Ça là, un pile comme, un pile comme. So, c'est même genre avec époque là, tu gagné un programme, PPP. Compagnie, ça te joint $6 millions lui-même. $6 millions. Okay? So, il y aurait toujours aimé, connaître, what's going on. Surtout compagnie étrangère, il toujours comprendre bah, ça et puis il prend avantage. So, nous-mêmes, comme moi dit, nous connaissons la communauté noire, nous avons pile monde qui travaille, nous avons pile infirmiers qui travaillent pour l'agence, nous avons pile monde qui travaille as a home health aid dans l'agence, mais en pile de monde tout, l'agence ça yo pas bail health benefit. Nous justement travail, yo pas non paycheck, mais yo pas non health benefit, nous pas couvrir avec health benefit. Mais quand il y a ça capable changer, ça fait me dire contacter moi, fait me connaître pour qui agence au travail, so avec ça pour capable relayer et puis pour capable parler du programme avec ça pour capable gagner health benefit, okay, puis gagner l'autre benefits too you buy, okay. So that's all I'm going to say with with this program, because we have so much, because we'll talk about the Iron Gate program. So now I'm going to talk about the next, I think we'll talk about what let me talk about the heat and conditioner. This is an awesome program. I'll take a break, right? Yeah, I'll take a little break. So I could sip my little water. Right, beautiful manager?
Oroporo 2 is well known for its quality custom jewelry. Looking for that perfect engagement ring with flawless diamonds? Why not adorn your neckline with elegant 18-karat and 14-karat gold and platinum necklaces? Recently featured by TV host JOJO Allrich.
If you could think it, they could make it. This is what's so wonderful, about it. Beautiful.
Oroporo 2 has seasoned staff ready to create custom pieces for you. Did someone say pearls? Where else can you find high-end diamonds, fine Italian jewelry, designers, importers, repairs? They even buy gold. Financing available. Oroporo 2. Be sure to say JoJo sent you.
Introducing Store 509, a window to the world to showcase our culture and history. We're proud to mainly design for our community. Be proud to wear the symbol of faith and resilience. Believing is magic. We are Haitians. We are leaders. Haiti will survive.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
We're back. You're watching the JoJo Allrich Show. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, every Monday, same time, right? Facebook, YouTube, please, share the live and also subscribe to the channel too. Thank you. So far, it's growing, so please, tell your friend. Okay, we're always bringing something very special. Also, something very, very things that are educational that could make a difference, in your life or maybe a friend's life, right? Okay, so we just finished talking about what the Iron Gate program. Okay, that's the FICA tax saving program. Okay. We just finished talking about that. Now we're going into what is called heat and conditioner. Oh my God, heat and conditioner. This is a company now. Well, in Long Island, in certain places, some of the homes, right, they only use oil. And, oil is very expensive. Oil is very expensive. So, in fact, my brother-in-law lives in, all the way in Suffolk, and he just converted to this, program. And I thought it was really awesome, and that's why I'm bringing to you, because it's really nice, because he had it was oil, it was very expensive, and now they converted it into they converted into this unit. Okay, it's a unit that gives you air conditioner, and also it gives you heat, and then it saves, it saves money. Plus the government has a grant. Yes, the government has a grant for that. Now you have to be qualified for that, right? It depends on your income, and because he had received like $12,000, right, toward that program, which was really nice. With that and put down, with the program, they convert the whole house. The whole house. He has like 10 units. Okay. In fact, I went around the whole house. I videotaped the units. So next time I get to show you, the units. But it was really nice. They're about this size, and then it covers, the whole room. And I think it's so beautiful because in the sense that because he is going to be, saving a lot of money because oil is extremely, expensive, today. So when he did the conversion, he walked me around the whole house and even in the basement too. And especially some of you has basement where, like the vent, just drop down the vent. So therefore the ceiling becomes very low. So the company removed everything, included everything. So now you'll be having like more space. So I think they did a beautiful, I think Matthew, that's right. They did a beautiful job with it, and I said, you know what? Definitely, I want to come and share that, with my viewers. Why not? Because maybe you don't know. Maybe you think you have no option because certain places, if you have oil, you cannot convert to gas. You cannot because the whole town, is oiled. Okay, the whole town is oil, so you cannot convert. But with this company, yes, you could convert. Take away the oil, take away the gas. There's a unit, okay? You just put your air on, it gives you heat, it gives you air conditioner. It's beautiful, it's quiet, it's clean. It's really awesome. And it saves you money too. Plus, they give you a grant. They give you a grant. They give you money. If you want to be part of the program, okay, they qualified you and they give you money. Like I said, my brother-in-law, he received like 12,000. Comme tu as dit, let me translate. Comme tu as dit, moi, j'ai un beau frère qui était recevoir $12,000 parce que, bon, il était quand chauffer Kaila, il était quand il y a l'huile. Et puis, quand l'huile, c'est juste l'huile très, très chère. Et puis, quel de côté où habiter, ou pas capable, si que c'est l'huile town gain, ou même ou pas capable convertir pour prendre gaz, ou pas capable. Mais à cause de compagnie, ça, ok, so you get unit là-bas, ni chaleur, ni air conditionné. So you convertir pour lui, et puis son programme gouvernement lié tout, il va aller $12,000 pour capable faire, converter, right? Et puis ceiling ni gen côté la basement côté ceiling nan étage là, ok, côté était un petit peu bas, so qu'on y a tirer tout côté les ventes, ok, tout côté air là quand passer, il y a enlevé lui, et puis avec ça qu'on y a ceiling nan, ok, roof là, la vient plus haut qu'on y a, so la gain plus espace. Ah mais bel travail net, bel travail. Il est très très beau, très très, satisfait. Il dit Jojo, non Jojo, c'est pour parler ça avec viewer, parce que peut-être gon moun peut-être qu'a payé bill, très très haut, peut-être moun n'a gagné la paye bill, comment dirais-je, l'huile est bien haut. Et on connaît des gens qui pas chauffé caillou à cause de c'est tellement, bill c'est tellement haut. Sometimes, caillou quand fait froid, okay? So, avec ça, il dit non, je m'aimerais que vous parlez salon show là, pour parler avec moi, parce que c'est pas tout le monde qui connaît le programme ça, yeah? Parce que même ni pas de programme là tout, c'est un ami qui parle de programme là tout, et moi même l'aime, moi il me dit waouh, et puis l'expliquer, moi oui, son programme gouvernement lié, okay? Son programme il fait que et sur connaît des scènes de programme ça. Avec PSEG, il y a un programme ça, exact, son programme gouvernement lié, côté gouvernement, les grands grants, ok, les qualifiés, les bons grants, les bons codes, parce que pour faire notre sur même, $12,000, okay. So as I was saying, my brother-in-law received like $12,000. That was a grant, and the program is a Con Edison and if you live in the 5 boroughs, and if you live in Long Island, it's the PSEG, okay. So it's those, and also it's in Connecticut too. So it's in it's in the 5 boroughs and Nassau and Suffolk and Connecticut. Yeah, those are in Staten Island. It's there in the 5 boroughs. So he told me about the program because I went to his house and I saw these beautiful units, And he said, you got to tell your viewers because people don't know, right? And he said they were able to give him $12,000. He took that 12,000, put it toward the program, right? So now he's saving. He's very happy, and I'll tell you, it's more spacious too, especially those places in the basement where they have like a drop ceiling, where they have the vent. Now they will remove everything, even the like your big water heater. They remove that too. Something, I mean, the technology, everything's removed, and you have the big oil tank. They remove that too, so that means you have more space now. Oh, really awesome, beautiful, beautiful. And I did the videotape, so I'll bring it to you. I videotape everything so I could show it to you. So, next time, I'll show it to you. But it's really a great program. Of course, who's bringing you this program? Okay, On the Beat Services. On the Beat Services, 347-426-4740, 347-426-4740. On the Beat Services is a new company, right? Introducing a new company. It's a new company. Yeah, just launching a new company. So it's bringing you all this beautiful services that could help the community. That's what On the Beat Services is doing. Okay, so we're going to take a break and we're going to come back with what? Because we talk about what? We talk about Iron Gate. We talk about the heat and conditioner units. We talk about that. And I think we're going to talk about what? Vista Life. Vista Life. Okay? Yeah, cardio vibe. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Introducing Store 509, a window to the world to showcase our culture and history. We're proud to mainly design for our community. Be proud to wear the symbol of faith and resilience. Believing is magic. We are Haitians. We are leaders. Haiti will survive.
Poro 2 is well known for its quality custom jewelry. Looking for that perfect engagement ring with flawless diamonds? Why not adorn your neckline with elegant 18-karat and 14-karat gold and platinum necklaces? Recently featured by TV host JOJO Allrich.
If you could think it, they could make it. This is what's so wonderful, about it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Poro 2 has seasoned staff ready to create custom pieces for you. Did someone say pearls? Where else can you find high-end diamonds, fine Italian jewelry, designers, importers, repairs? They even buy gold. Financing available. Poro 2. Be sure to say JoJo sent you.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Okay. Welcome back. You're watching the JoJo Allrich Show. We're live on Facebook, YouTube. Before we start, I'd like to say thank you. A special shout out to Neil. Neil Barbershop, located at 211-69 Jamaica Avenue, and that's in Queens Village. Okay, that's Neil Barbershop, located at 211-69 Jamaica Avenue, and that's in Queens Village. And their phone number is 347. Okay, the phone number is 347 489 3324. That's 347-489-3324. And a special shout out to Y'all Salon, located at 222 Hempstead Turnpike, and that's in West Hempstead, New York. Okay, Y'all Salon, located at 222 Hempstead Turnpike, and that's in West Hempstead, New York. Both shout out. Okay, now we're back into the program. We said we're going to talk about what, Vista Life. Okay, I think I've been talking about Vista Life like 6 months ago. I've been using, Vista Life 6 months ago. Vista Life is what? It's a company, and their product is Cardio Vibe. Okay, the product is Cardio Vibe. It's a powder, and but it's not just any powder. One of the main ingredient it has is called L-arginine. Okay, and I went around asking people, do you know what L-arginine, arginine or nitric oxide? Do you know what is that? A lot of people didn't know. Okay, more than 10 years ago, I heard of nitric oxide, right? And then I remember in nursing, I was taking care of baby. They were triplets. And the father told me that, nitric oxide, saved my baby. Well, he said that. Okay, so I heard it and it went into 1 year, it came out. I didn't really go into it because when you go for a job, you're here to take care of the patient and everything. Not so much, other details. But it's until now I understand what he was talking about. You see nitric oxide, right? You know, nitric oxide, the L-arginine, here it is, nitric oxide. L-arginine is nitric oxide, turned to nitric oxide, right? No more heart disease. How nitric oxide can prevent, even reverse heart disease and stroke. And this is by Dr. Louis J. Ignarro. You see, Dr. Louis J. Ignarro, he's a scientist. And he spent 30 years researching, looking for, L-arginine, right? Looking for that. And finally, in 1998, he had a breakthrough. In 1998, he found it. Okay. So he received a Nobel Prize. As you can see, he received a Nobel Prize. Okay. For discovering the L-arginine. See, L-arginine, we have it in our body. It is an amino acid. It's a molecule. We were born with it. Okay. So as you getting older, okay, by the time you reach 50, you lose half of it. So then what happened to you? Okay. My personal testimony. I'm here to share that with you. Okay. So I read about it, but then I put two and two together and I said, wow, this is my testimony. You see, when you reach around 40, you start losing the nitric oxide that you have inside. Nitric oxide, like I said, it's an amino acid. It's a molecule. So when it's inside your arteries, right, it cleans your arteries. It cleans the plaques, cholesterol. So it keeps your blood. Okay, it opens your blood vessels. That's what it does. It opens up your blood vessels, so it allows the blood to flow, smoothly, right? Okay, so that's why Dr. Ignaro said, "What? No more heart disease, no more stroke." Because why? Because now your arteries, okay, they open nice and blood is flowing. They're not clumping, nothing like that, right? So that's why he said that. So my personal experience, like 6 months ago, I start using it. My dear friend, Doctor, my dear friend, Mr. Ron Diaz, okay, which I know more than 30 years, he introduced me, to the company of Vista Life. So when he introduced me to the company, I represent the company, and I start using Cardio Vibe. So Cardio Vibe, one of the main ingredient in there is the L-arginine. That's one of the main ingredient. And so when I start using it, I'm reading the book and everything. And then, first of all, as I'm using the product, but I did something. My hair, okay, I realized that my hair was thinning. Yeah, brittle and thinning. So I did a test. I went to see a trichologist, right? Those are the people that specialize in, hair and roots and all these things. So they put a scanner on my scalp and they said that because I have lack of circulation under my scalp. So that's why my hair is thinning out. Okay, it's like on the top it was thinning. So they said that it could be treated. So I said, okay, so what can I do? So they submitted because it's like alopecia, you're losing your hair. You're losing your hair, right? Okay. So my hair was really thinning, coming bald. It's like, oh my gosh. So that's why I went to see the specialist. So they told me that, yeah, I was lacking blood circulation under my scalp. So therefore, I have inflammation under my scalp. So they even showed me everything, and I could see it. So I said, okay. So then they wrote to my insurance, to cover it because they said it's like a sickness. So then my insurance said no, they would not cover it. Okay. So then I asked them, they could do treatment. Okay. Yes, they could do the treatment, but okay. So how much is the treatment? The treatment is $500 every treatment, and you have to come like once a month to do the treatment. $500 is like $500. It's like wow, whew, that was a little too much. It wasn't in my budget. Okay, it wasn't in my budget. So then it's been a year. Then, like I said, Mr. Rundy has introduced me to Vista Life. Vista Life has this product. So then I start using the product. As I start using the product, and I realize, even my beautician, because at first my beautician said, "Oh, it's genetic. Oh, your hair is falling. You have patches, bald. It's genetic. There's nothing you can do. It's genetic. Hey, it's in the family. It's genetic." But I took a second opinion. That's when I went to see the specialist, right? They call them trichologists. Yes, they study here. So then when she told me it's $500 treatment, $500 was not in my budget for that. So fine. So when I came upon this product and I started using it, and I realized one day, I said, "Oh my gosh, my bald spot, it's like what? It's disappearing." It's like what? Even my sister said that. Even my beautician said that. It's disappearing. It's like, so happy. So then I went. Okay, so when I went and then I cut. I went to, this is the barber. I went to Neil. Okay, Neil Barber Shop. I went to see Neil because I've seen how he cuts women hair. So beautiful. So one day I said, I'm going to cut my hair. I want him to cut my hair. So one day I went, he cut my hair. And then ever since, it's like my hair is growing. And let me tell you something. When my hair is growing, wow, it's all curly, soft and curly, beautiful. The texture coming from before, the brittles and dry and like straws, and you can't do nothing. It's not manageable. But now it's soft and curly and everything. So it's like, I am so happy. I'm so happy. So I found the fountain of youth. Because why? Because L-arginine, they call it the fountain of youth, right? Nitric acid, the fountain of youth. Because not only it also repairs, okay, not only grows it, but it repairs, whatever hair follicles that you have that's already, have problem or dead, whatever, it's fixing it, repairs it. So that's what's happening to me. Because my hair is growing back slowly. It's been 6 months, it's growing back. I'm so happy. And not only my hair, because L-arginine, nitric oxide, what it does also, your nails. Okay? You're looking at my nails here. Okay? Like, look, when you look at my nails, it looks like it's manicured. No. My nails, look. Look at the color. It looks healthy. Yeah, look at the color. Yeah. Look at the color of my nails. And it's strong. And it looks like I went to a manicure. No. This is my natural nails. Circulation en bas peut-être. Cheveux avin séché. Cheveux avin séché. Cheveux avin kokon pit. Cheveux li pa kap rempli. Li vin red. Li vin kokon ba ki red. Ou pas kap fanyen avec. OK? So cheveux m'te vin comme ça. So, et puis, m'te gen un ami qui introduit moi, Mr. Randias, me connaît plus de 30 ans. Et puis, il introduit moi avec compagnie qui relève Vista Life. Et puis, Vista Life, il y a un produit ça qui relève Cardio Vibe là. Mais, produit ça, il y a un ingrédient qui relève L-arginine. L-arginine, comme on dit, L-arginine sont sont aminoacides liés. Nous fait avec aminoacides, ça, c'est un molécule. Et puis, nous fait avec lui, mais l'arrivée dans l'âge de 40 ans, et hop, on perdu moitié la donne. L'on perdu la donne, moitié la donne, ça vient passer. So, avec ça, allergen, qui ça le fait? Li ouvert blood vessel, ok? Blood vessel, li open it up, tout artère, tout veine, tout capillaries, li ouvert pour capable gagner circulation. C'est ça que li fait. So, là, on commence à arriver dans l'âge, et puis qu'on y a, on vient perdu, et amino-acide ça, là, on vient perdu, li qu'on y a, on commence à gagner toutes choses. On commence à gagner manque de circulation, là, manque de circulation, on a gagné inflation, tout bagay ça. So, ça affecte les chevaux. So, that was my problem. C'était problème ça. So, les mal ouais spécialiste là, puis spécialiste ça montre exactement, parce que moi, me connais, moi, me diagnosis. Why? Parce que, comme background, moi, c'est une infirmière. So, c'est ça fait là, quand un docteur a un diagnosis. C'est de là, qu'on y a, docteur capable de dire qui médicament capable de à cause de diagnosis là. So, moi, comprendre qui ça un diagnosis. So, on a fait un diagnosis, et puis, avec un spécialiste de cheveux, et puis, il dit, mais exactement. Mais comme les que le dévoué papier à assurance, parce qu'il dit, c'est une sorte de alopécia. Alopécia, c'est le cheveux à tomber, right? Donc, par exemple, qui fait chimo, cheveux tomber, il y a l'autre bail, tout cheveux tomber. Et puis, so, l'elle te submit, order by assurance. Et puis, assurance deny, il n'est pas payé. Parce qu'il dit, c'est pour sickness. Il dit, c'est pour sickness. Mais pendant ce temps, vous connaissez, il y a près de millions de filles qui ont souffert avec ça. Côté cheveux, il a perdu cheveux, il fait chute. OK? Parce que le gars de devant cheveux, le gars de mi-temps cheveux, tout ça. OK? Et puis, bon, OK, so assurance santé deny, OK, pas voulu payer moi. Et puis, bon, dame dit, spécialiste a dit, oui, il est capable de faire traitement, pour cheveux and things like that. So, me demande combien de traitement. So, le traitement, c'est $500. So, it's like, wow. Mais c'est chaque le mois pour me venir. Payer $500 pour faire traitement, faire massage, baba. So, me dit, ça pas dans le budget. Moi, bon, OK, bon, c'est comme ça que moi, je viens jeune avec produit ça. Côté que 6 mois de cela, je commence à utiliser lui. Comme moi dit, c'est un poudre lié, on mettait lui, on mettait, ou justement, boire le date, c'est ça seulement fait. So, pendant que moi, et puis qu'on y a, moi, ouais, même beautician, moi, qui te dit, moi, c'est un bas génétique, pas qu'à faire, hein. Mais même encore, comme dit, oh, Jojo, on tête tout, l'autre, quand les cheveux à pousser, c'est pas. So, le fait ça qu'on y a, mal ouais, en barber, parce que barber, ça, O'Neill, dès ouais, j'ai un jour, il était coupé, en cheveux, en dame, belle, son art. Je dis, un jour, il me couper les cheveux, c'est comme ça, moi, je yep. Et puis, mal gêné. So, il est même situé là, en 211-69, Jamaïque Avenue, dans Queens Village, OK? Et puis, téléphone ici, 347, c'est 489 3224, OK? Neil. Nice. Dans une belle coupe, belle baguette. So, puisque j'ai besoin qu'on y a un peu de cheveux, sérieux, parce que ça, les cheveux à pousser, et puis, non, les cheveux à pousser, qu'on y a, moi, marqué, coco, parce que maman, right? Maman, c'est le monde qui a cheveux, coco, il dit, maman, c'est le monde qui a cheveux hindous, ok? Cheveux hindous, c'est comme ça, maman, qui a cheveux. So, je vais remarquer qu'on y a cheveux naturels, bouclés, parce qu'il y a cheveux bouclés, cheveux naturels, ils ont commencé. Il a venu, j'ai supposé venir, il est healthy, il est en santé, et puis ça passe encore. Et puis, you're nice, bouclé, it's like, wow, this is really something. Parce que cheveux à cause de produits, OK? À cause de produits, ça, cardio vibe là, que qu'on y a, les qu'on prend produit, comme on dit, les open your blood vessel, les ouvrir tout blood vessel, qu'on y a, sang qui a coulé en bas, peut-être, moi. Donc, qu'on y a cheveux, commence à venir, à venir en belly, à venir belle, qu'on y a, c'est intéressant, tes cheveux, bagaille, c'est coupé. C'est belle baguette, it's really, really nice. So, comme on dit, c'est 6 mois de ça, me commencer, et puis, moi, ouais, ça, et plus qu'on l'autre test comme des faits, test là, les DPA scanner, DPA là, c'est Digital Pulse Wave Analyzer, nous avons un scanner ça, l'office là, côté que, côté là, 60 seconds, OK, dans 1 minute, côté que là, que vous mettez index finger à la probe là, et puis, il y a un print-out. Le print-out là, il dit exactement qui j'ai circulation en dedans. Si que les low, si que le normal, si que les high. OK? So, j'ai fait ça 6 mois de cela. Et il était l'âge, mais parce que nous avons 2 âges, OK? Nous avons l'âge qui est chronologique, chronological age, ça c'est l'âge de naissance ou, et puis l'autre l'âge ou le biological age. Okay, biological age, ça c'est l'âge de, I tell you, your arteries. So, 6 mois de cela, l'âge moi, l'homme te fait des pieds et scan de test là, j'ai 80 ans. It's like, wow, okay? J'ai 80 ans. That was 6 months ago, okay? 6 mois de cela. Le fini encore, dans 6 mois, et puis dans 3 mois, je fais test là encore. Ok, moi fais test là encore. That was 6 months. Février, ok. 14 février, je fais test là. Biological age, moi l'âge biological, moi, ok. Et ça veut dire, I tell you, j'étais 80 ans. So, février, mars, avril, mai, moi fais test là encore en mai. En mai, qu'on y a, il y a 64 ans. Ok, biological age, moi. Ok. Je suis sorti en 80, j'ai 64 ans. So, retiré, dans 3 mois, je retiré 16 ans. 16 ans à cause de produits ça. À cause de produits ça. Je retiré 16 ans dans l'âge de, biological. Comme je dis, parce que à terre, il y a l'âge. Parce que mon doit gagner 40 ans, mais pas de 7 ans, mon a fonctionné comme un monde qui gagne 60 ans. Parce que en dedans, ok, âgé. Yep. So, dans 3 mois, je tiré 16 ans sur l'âge biologique. Et puis, en août là encore, je fais test là encore. Ok, je tiré 35 ans. So, qu'on y a 45 ans. It's like, oh my God. It's unbelievable. C'est réellement, c'est incroyable. C'est incroyable. So, tout ça m'a dit, tout c'est scientifique. Ok? Docteur Louis Ignaro, comme je dis, c'est un scientiste qui reçoit un Nobel Prize, qui parlait de ça, tout ça, c'est qui, documented, c'est documentaire, tout ça. So, comme je dis, moi pas un scientiste, moi justement des mais comme c'est témoignage pas moi, m'a dit nous, ok, pendant 6 mois, ça qu'a fait en dedans moi, ok, ça moi qu'a fait à yeux moi, pour moi, comme je dis, pas de make-up, ouais, pas de maquillage. C'est pas de maquillage dans figure, pour venir réellement rajeunir, les nice, les smooth, et puis complexion tout, complexion, ouais, tout bas ça, vient une seule complexion, mais moi, tout le temps quand nous me dit penser c'est à cause de qu'on est là conduit. Et puis l'eau conduit et puis mes gauches toujours beaucoup de fenêtres au soleil là et puis ils ont tendance pour partir ça vie noire. Ça me dit toujours penser peut-être c'est le soleil là qui fait ça. C'est pas vrai du tout. C'était un manque de circulation parce que d'un côté circulation pas de fait. Depuis que j'ai commencé à boire coucou je dirais le petit jus commencé à boire et puis toute complexion toute couleur ouais. Tout a vin embelli, tout a vin nice, changer couleur en seule couleur, pas gain deux couleurs, on parti noir, on parti non, son seul, one color, en seule couleur, see, en seule couleur, yep, en seule couleur, ou vin réellement nice, et puis zong, it's like oh my gosh, see, look at this, look, ready, naturel, nothing, yeah, naturel, healthy. Et puis, regardez les couleurs. See? Healthy. So, avec ça, je n'ai pas besoin de faux ongles because it's like, wow, because they're strong. You're four, you're good. Okay, you know what? Let me translate. Okay? So, listen. As I was saying, with Vista Life, this is the product, from Vista Life. It's called Cardio Vibe. Cardio Vibe, my hair was falling. Okay, my hair was falling because I had patches, a bald. I was literally, getting bald, So, my beautician had said because it was genetic, so there's nothing I can do about it. And I said, okay. But I went to see a specialist. So she did, a scanner for me and the monitor. I was able to see. She showed me and she said, you have inflammation. So because of that, your hair's thinning out. And I could see the hair at the root, right? It was thinning out. So from thinning out, of course, then it was breaking off. They become so brittle and dry. So I couldn't do anything with it, right? And then it wasn't manageable. That is, it wasn't manageable. So ever since I started using, Cardio Vibe, this product here, and plus, remember, the specialist said they couldn't do treatment. They sent it to they sent it to my insurance, and my insurance denied because it said it's not a sickness. It's not a sickness. Women losing hair is not a sickness. But you know what? There's millions of women out there, losing their hair. Women, there's millions of women losing their hair, and there's millions of products out there. Million, and a lot of them don't do nothing. Okay, so this product here, the L-arginine, okay. Dr. Ignaro, scientist, received the Nobel Prize because he spent 30 years looking for the L-arginine. So when he discovered, because there's something, it is an amino acid, it's a molecule, we're born with it. But as you're getting older, by the age of 40, you lose 50% of that. So therefore, that's why what? That's why people start having your heart attack. Why? Because in your arteries now, you have the plaque, you have the cholesterol, and your arteries is shrinking, right? Because the nitric oxide is not opening up the blood vessels, and because you're lacking, okay, it's decreasing, and stroke, and that's why heart attack, heart disease, the number one killer in the world, heart disease. So when he made this discovery and he wrote this book, he said no more heart. He said, I didn't. He's the scientist with the Nobel Prize. He said no more heart disease, right? And what? And it can even reverse if you have heart disease. He said when you're taking nitric oxide, it can even reverse. Okay, so you have people with stroke, heart attack, all these things. So when you're drinking nitric oxide, it open up your blood vessel. Okay, so I start drinking it, and then I realized my hair, because everything, as you can see, bald headed. So everything was like, oh my God, everything was falling out, dead, right? So as I start drinking the Cardio-Vive, and I realized that wait a minute, it seems like my hair is growing. It seems like my hair is growing. And not only my hair is growing, but the texture. Look at the texture, Look at the softness. Because this is also anti-aging. It's anti-aging on hair, skin, nails. So my hair, right, the texture, the soft, and the curls, and oh my gosh, it's like, wow. It's amazing. To me, this is the fountain of youth. And talking about fountain of youth, and see, skincare, oh my gosh, always specialize in skincare. But now I don't even do facials. Why? Because, look, by drinking this is the fountain of youth. Look at my skin. Look at the skin. Look at this. It's like, wow, no makeup. Okay? It's like I don't even have to wear makeup. It's like, because the skin, the shine in the skin, is like, oh my God, look. Okay, the only thing, I have a little eyeshadow, right? But in terms of like foundation and powder, there's nothing. See? I have nothing. Nothing. So it's the, it's an anti-aging for hair, anti-aging for skin, and for nails. And it's like, I just feel so good, because like my hand is like, before, my knuckles, all my knuckles used to be so dark. And I've always thought because I'm driving, and that's why, the sun, but it has nothing to do with that. It has nothing, because sometimes when you look at people, the hand, the knuckles, everything is so, dark, saying, but no, because what's happening inside, okay, they're lacking circulation. That's what's happening. Like I said, with the machine, the DPA machine, which is a scanner, okay, that DPA is a medical device. It's approved by the FDA, by the way, that DPA scanner, okay? So, at the office, we do tests, free testing. And a test like that out there, it costs about $150, to do the test. We do it free. Okay, you come to the office. Of course, you could call 347-595 2212. That's 347-595-2212. Or you could try the other number, 347 on the beat, 347-426-4740. That's 347-426-47. Schedule an appointment, come and do your test. All right. I don't know. Everybody have their own, like I said, everybody have their own body. Everybody have their own, testimony. I have a lot of men who takes, Cardio-Vive. And especially, if a man out there, if you have ED, okay, problem, okay? If you have ED problem, which is what some of you, if I say ED, you don't understand what is it? Erectile, okay, erectile dysfunction. So definitely, because all the men who's taking that, oh my God, they swear by it, okay? They swear by it. Because why? Because it is a blood flow. because blood flowing. That's what it is. Okay, because the blood flow. So, okay. So, for more information again, the number is 347-595-2212 or 347-426-4740. Yes, you could definitely, you cannot order it like that. Now, the company don't sell it like that. You have to call us. Okay, you have to call us and then, we place the order for you. You could come, we'll give you the free test. Okay, so I think I've talked enough, about that. And if you need more information, of course, this is the number to call, 347-595-22. 347-595-2212. Si vous avez besoin de plus d'informations, nous devons contacter moi là 347 595 2212 347 595 2212 et puis nous devons aller tout on the beat. Aux services 347 426 47 40. Comme moi dit, plusieurs garçons qui l'ont produit là. Et puis bon, c'est eux même qui dit, c'est pas moi-même côté qui était un problème, ok. Et puis qu'on y a problème band et puis qu'on y a bon censé fonctionner normal parce que qui ça bagarre c'est justement tout côté artériel, il y a circulation là-dedans et puis avec ça bah vite marcher correctement. OK, so son bon produit. Même pour moi dis produit ça la Jenina pour moi me senti c'est comme d'habitude son morceau diamant c'est tellement important pour moi parce que vous connaissez les en fille et puis cheveux commencer à faire chute là tomber vous connaissez cheveux en fille c'est ça that's your crown, OK, c'est couronne et puis les cheveux commencent à tomber ou que les cheveux coûte pas de problème mais les cheveux à faire chute à tomber faire chute pas qu'à peindre ou pas qu'à faire avec so of course ça capable affecter parce que je connais des millions un paquet de filles de que qui pas jamais montré cheveux ça à cause de on connaît à cause de cheveux bien chute cheveux à tomber tout bas ça cheveux pas cap manager boy pas cap peindre cheveux pas cap faire avec lui so avec produit ça cheveux avec embelli la venir santé puis la grandi petit à petit la grandi. OK prends pause à tout à l'heure.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Okay, so we've come to the conclusion of the show. We talk about Vista Life, okay, which is a cardio vibe, okay. We talk about Iron Gate, with the FICA program, that's the government, tax saving program. If you have employees with W-2, we talk about the heat and conditioner units, okay. If you want to convert, your house from gas or from oil unit, okay, you can. And we talk about if you want to purchase a house. Okay, United Mortgage Bank has $5,000 grant for you, and also twice a month they give seminars how to buy house. They walk you through how to buy house, help you fix your credit and everything like that. I mean, we have a lot of things coming. It's really, really, really good. And then also a shout out to Neil Barbershop. Okay, looking at 211-69 Jamaica Avenue. That's in Queens Village. Phone number 347. That's I have to put my glasses on that. That's 489-3324. 489-3324. And I want to say thank you to Christian Barrio and also to Vincent Wogo. Okay? Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity. Okay. Thank you. And thank you to my beautiful manager and all of you out there. Love you. Bye-bye.
Radio Télé La Foi, la puissance de l'Évangile. Radio Télé La Foi, la puissance de l'Évangile.
Bonjour, bonsoir, téléspectateurs Radio Télé La Foi. Découvrez histoire, inspiration, expérience qui motive voir femmes qui campent droite pour changer la vie à la communauté. Désormais, chaque samedi, 3h30, Radio Télé La Foi a présenté nous Femmes debout. Une émission qui marque force, courage et détermination femmes. Chaque semaine, nous avons bien invité spécial qui a partagé expérience et inspiration pour nous motiver nous tous. Par rappel, chaque samedi, 3h30, nous adresse la grâce là.
Bonsoir, bonjour, moi c'est Frère Bénédicte, jeudi à moi Philadelphia, côté 10e édition, convention charismatique là, pour le fait, est-ce qu'on parie? Chrétien mieux.
Radio Télé La Foi, la puissance de l'Évangile.